Hello, welcome to another video. So I'm off for a solo hammock wild camp. Not too far to go today, just about 25 miles, so a relatively local one. Weather's lovely and warm, but I have got about a 15 mile an hour headwind, which is making this a bit punishing. But hopefully that means tomorrow on the way back I'll have a tailwind, but we'll see. But anyway, plan for tonight, I'm going to do something a bit different. Got lamb steaks and couscous for dinner tonight, and then after that I'm going to have a popcorn movie night. So I don't usually watch films or anything when I'm laying in my hammock, but thought I'd try something new. Got some new gadgets and gizmos to play with, so going to give them a go tonight. So I arrived and I'm pretty much set up. Tonight I'm not going to bother with a sleeping bag. I've got the sleeping bag with me, but I'm hoping not to use it. I'm just going to use the Alpkit cloud cover. Two of those, one for as an underquilt and one as an overquilt. I reckon that should be enough to keep me warm, but I have got the sleeping bag just in case. Biggest problem I found with that so far is because it's got a windy day, it's not allowing my hammock to sit very nice without any weight inside it. So that's probably the biggest disadvantage so far, is not having anything to weight down the hammock and hold it in place. So I've changed out my cycling kit, and as you can probably see behind me, I've had to make a minor change to my camp. I've put a tarp up because as I was getting changed, there's a couple of sticks that were dropped on me from above by some birds who are obviously building themselves a nest. So I've put a tarp up more to stop anything falling on me in the night and any bird poo from dropping on me. So I got the DD Superlight S tarp over me. It's the half size tarp, the one they don't actually recommend for hammock camping, but it's adequate for what I need. They say it doesn't provide enough coverage, but for what I need, just something to protect me from any little sticks and things that have dropped from above by birds, it should be more than adequate. Would probably leave me a little wet if it rained though, but there's no rain forecast tonight, so all should be good. So I'll give you a quick walk around. It's the DD Superlight hammock with two Alpkit cloud covers as my underquilt and overquilt. As I say, I've got a DD Superlight S tarp above me. As you can see, it's no real surprise that the birds are dropping little sticks on me. The ground here is littered with little sticks, bits of twig and leaves, so ideal for them building nests, and it'll be ideal for me later on. I want to use my Bushbox. I've got some lamb steaks, so I've got plenty of fuel for the wood stove. However, I will need to be really careful that I don't set a light to the forest floor here, so I'll have to clear a bit of space, clear a bit of ground ready to use my fire. You can see not far from where I've set up my tarp, someone's previously had a fire, and it looks to me like it's got a bit out of control. It's got a wide area burnt there. So I won't be doing that. I'll be a bit more careful than that. So the sun's just gone down, the wind has died down, so it's nice and still now. So I'm going to clear a bit of space on the ground here and see about having some food. Lamb steaks I've got tonight with some couscous, so I'm really looking forward to them. It's going to be great. And I've got some of the homemade firelighters I made in a recent video. Watch that one if you haven't already, but it should mean I can get this firelight pretty easily. There we go. Okay, so we've got lamb steaks. Already put some marinade on these. We've got garlic and pepper marinade on them. A little bit of olive oil on the top. We've got a sprig of rosemary, so I'm just going to pick off some leaves and chuck them on the top. That looks awesome. They shouldn't take long. So at the same time I've got some water boiling for the couscous that I'm going to have alongside my lamb. So that's the water boiled, so I'm going to mix up some Mediterranean couscous in there and just give it a stir, and hopefully 5 minutes that'll be sorted. Okay then. There we go, really been looking forward to this. So let's dig in. Oh, that looks awesome. Look at that. Just a touch overdone on the outside. Gorgeous and succulent on the inside. I've also got some cider. I didn't carry this all the way on my bike. I stopped just a couple of miles away from camp. I always carry a little folding rucksack that I can use for picking up any supplies on the way. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so as I've got the Hangtime Hook from Ridgeline Media Systems with me, I've decided to have a bit of a popcorn movie night. So I've got some oil in the pan there. The oil is just starting to sizzle. So I'm going to pop my popcorn in there. That's 50 grams of popcorn. Just in a bit of olive oil. The olive oil's already in there. Got to shake about. Got to coat the corns in the oil. Watching films in my hammock is not really my regular go-to pastime. I'm usually happy to just chill. But as I've got the new Hangtime Hook, I thought it might be something nice to do for a change. Hopefully it won't be long before they start to pop. Give it another shake. Get them coated in that oil. Don't want to turn it up too high. Might make it pop sooner, but tends to burn the bottom of the pan too much. And I'll burn the oil. So trying to go for a gentle cook. Regular viewers may be wondering why I haven't used the compact cook set that I made up just for bikepacking, and this is the reason why. I wanted the larger 1.2 litre pot on the MSR Pocket Rocket cook set to make my popcorn in. My compact cook set would have been far too small for making popcorn. Here we go, it's starting to pop. Got to resist the temptation to turn it up too high, otherwise it'll burn the oil and you'll get burnt popcorn and it'll all stick to the bottom of the pan. Took a little while to get going, but that's definitely worth it. Here they go. Just give it a quick shake. Show the corns that haven't popped yet drop to the bottom. And that sounds like all of them that are going to pop are popped. So I don't want to burn it, so I'll take it off there. Knock the gas off. Give it a final shake around. Hopefully there won't be any popping and exploding away. There, look at that. So the plan is to make cinnamon and honey popcorn. Got a little pot of cinnamon there, so I'm going to drop that in. Give that a bit of a shake. And then I've got some local honey. And it's just a case of stirring that around, mixing it up, and coating everything with that lovely honey and cinnamon. Obviously this would be far easier with two hands, but never mind. So, wild camping movie night. I've got my popcorn all made up. Put it in a Lidl's bag. It's a Lidl's bakery bag, so I thought it'd be nice and convenient. Just a paper bag I happen to have in the house. So, honey and cinnamon popcorn. Got my movie just started. Watching the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, the sequel to the Hitman's Bodyguard. Enjoyed the first one. The first one was very, very funny. I really enjoy an action comedy. So it's Samuel L. Jackson, Ryan Reynolds and Salma Hayek. As I say, the first one was very funny, so looking forward to the second one. So, I'll see you guys in the morning. Got my cider, got my popcorn, got my movie on. I'm all set up for the night. See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I slept really well last night. The two Alp-Kit cloud covers kept me plenty warm enough. Didn't need the sleeping bag at all. Got down to about 10 degrees. But as I say, the two cloud covers did the job nicely. I think it helped a lot that it wasn't particularly windy. If there'd been a bit more wind, then the split between the two cloud covers might have been a problem. You can see my hand poking out there between the two poppers. Now that might be an issue if it's a bit windier, but as I say, last night was quite still, so not a problem. The problem I have got this morning though is it started raining. So move around. You can see my tiny tarp. It's only 1.5 metres by 2.9. Currently it's keeping me dry, but again, if there was any wind, then the horizontal element of the rain would be getting me wet right now. You can see though that the edges on my top, my ground sheet, are getting wet. But hopefully the rain won't last long, and I'll get myself up shortly and get some breakfast. So you can see the disadvantage of using the tiny tarp. Whilst the hammock is nice and dry, the ground sheet is pretty soaked. Luckily there's nothing down there that would get damaged by getting wet. You can also see that despite recent problems in a recent video, the ground's been completely undamaged by my Bushbox. So I'm all packed up and ready to go. I'm going to be taking my suspension kit and my tarp home on the back of my saddlebag, strapped on the top there, because it's wet, so I don't want it getting all my other gear wet. So that's in a dry bag above the saddlebag. Means I've got a lot more space than I usually would in the front accessory pocket, but that's cool. I've also got all my rubbish in the backpack there. Hopefully I'll be able to find a bin on the way home so I can get rid of that, because I'm not a huge fan of cycling with a rucksack on, but should be able to find a council bin or something to get rid of that. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps the channel out. Cheers guys.